HearthStone, Death Knight Rising, Game 29. Took 2 tries there. Previous intro referred to Eternal Dragon as he. Do I know the dragon is male? Do you know, dear listener? If so, write in the comments. Someone's got to know World of Warcraft lore well enough. Where my Warcraft nerds at? Can a dragon look female? Suppose they could create hair and makeup for themselves using magic. I guess as long as the dragons can tell them apart, I guess that's the main thing. I guess that could get embarrassing. I guess just like in modern times, you don't necessarily want to misgender somebody. There's a bit of a social thing going on around that. In what could be the final game of the series.
The Lich King versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, all will serve me in death.
As we approach level 36. So the shaman referred to doom, I referred to death. Okay, well, looks like I'm first. I was pondering whether I wanted to replace either of my 3 costs there. Because they're both better off played later.
I have but little time.
Job done.
Then turn 3. For the time being, Dead Scale Knight Undead. Because this guy has Echo, can be played more than once. This guy gets Mana Thirst, so benefits when he's got more mana. But we'll see. Maybe I could use a taunt, maybe I could use a rush. Maybe turn 3 will sort of dictate itself. Meanwhile, amidst it all, we have a Lich King. The Lich King. He blocks. End of turn. Add a random Lich King card to your hand. So if this is the last game of the series, depending on how much experience I gain, fitting that the Lich King should be involved.
Calls. I have but little
Why
time.
not have 2
Job done.
Dead Scale Knights? We're double dead scale. And maybe tempted to go Ghoul just because it's 2 to cast, but I was eager to get buddies out. I like his card back, by the way, that blue, very cool. Emerald Bounty, fair enough. And he's on a quest, play battle cries. And the reward being, play battle cries better. Your battle cries trigger twice. Alright, so since I don't need to rush anybody, and I don't need to block anybody, I I guess we'll get out Volatile Skeleton. And we will wait to see what the situation calls for in future turns. What is he going to do that provokes me to respond? Plays the coin for bonus mana.
Come dance to my song.
Oh, I quite enjoy that card. I'd use it. I use it with Warlock. Draw the lowest cost minion from your deck. So, I mean, you get, it's basically 2 cards in one. You get her and you get an extra card in your hand. So I could either use Darkfall and Shadow to trade off with her, rush to rush, but that's 1 card each, which is not too advantageous. Whereas if I go Phantom Militia, I can get a 2/4, which can block her and not die, and set her up for a Ghoul charge to finish her, thereby preserving my creature.
Our ritual shall not
Have little time.
So that's a theory we're working on.
Job done.
There's different ways you can have card advantage in this game, whether it's cards drawn or whether it's, smartly trying to trade off, smart creature-to-creature combat, if you can, to result in only theirs dying and yours living, with which to continue to be effective.
Are you my master?
So the more I buy time here, the more I'm likely to have 6 mana by the time Darkfall and Shadow is needed, in which case you can get Reborn. So as it turns out, not strictly necessary. I gotta beat through a 4 toughness. Here's how I'll do it. I'll get out my Darkfall and Shadow with Rush.
A thirst beyond death.
And either I can make him 4 power with the Veteran. I like that. I don't know if it's the best thing, but it sounds like fun. Give a friendly minion +1 attack.
Speak your peace.
So he can attack minions first turn he gets summoned. Clear the way. And we'll just work on doing as much damage to hero as we can.
Job done.
For we have a lot of damage to do. Must you kill my dudes? I guess.
I smell golden in their waters. Keep on panning.
So I didn't necessarily get maximum use out of my different cards that could be played later more effectively, Darkfall and Shadow and the Echo guy. But, casting cards, getting guys out, I mean, it's what you do. So this guy can't be allowed to live, because he'll produce more cards. And I have a very timely, remorseless winter, with which I can wipe out his creatures, and not have to worry about losing anyone trying to fight these guys. Easy enough to decide to do this Get remorseless. Even get a card. And get volatile. We're back to having firm control of the board. And we're 2-2, by the way.
Job done.
That servant already attacked.
Not just double dead scale, but doubly volatile. When he dies, deal 2 damage to random enemy. Lifesteal. We don't have any healing to do, so it doesn't help right now. But he's a 1/1 goof getting out there doing his thing. This again, eh, with this taunting.
I smell gold in their waters.
Hey, I thought I just killed all these creatures. What the hell?
Keep on panning.
Well, can't really just sit by and let him generate cards, right? Card advantage. So, accepting the fact that we gotta... Oh, I could have done that differently. Ah, well, whatever. I'm not gaining life back anyway, so... I'll sacrifice 2 creatures for 1 just to get his guy killed. And the Skeleton Knight with his 7 power can start kicking ass.
In the grand tournament, you win or you die. I have but little time. That servant.
Now that the way is well clear. Currently no taunts. And then we're about to have 8 mana with which to bring out another heavy hitter. See how that goes.
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
See a lot of the same cards out of this kid. Well, they probably should have used their hero power before finishing the quest, because they didn't get to use their hero power. That was kind of dumb. So, these bone wraiths are cool, but the Lich King is just as good at blocking 2/2s. The sooner I get Lich King going, the sooner I can get Lich spells.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Double time!
Job's done.
Oh, got my opponent down to 16. What did I get for a Lich King card? Oh! Army of the Frozen Throne. We can summon as many as 5 minions that way. Meanwhile, something pretty horrible is happening. Plus side, though, I can summon a whole bunch of new minions. Army of the Frozen Throne. Top 5 cards from the deck. Summon any minions removed. I know I play minion heavy. There's a spell, of course.
Job's done.
So I'm not going to worry about him card drawing, I guess, at this point. A bigger question is, can he defeat my army that I've brought out? Army of the Dead. Bone Mare.
But little time.
2 Marrow Manipulators. And the Corpse Bride. Battle Cries up the wazoo, but none of them trigger because they weren't brought in from my hand. So they're brought out via special means. But on the plus side, the pressure's on my opponent to do something about what I got, because I've got enough damage to kill him right now. Can he delay that fate or prevent it altogether? I mean, he's done a pretty good job of keeping me from overwhelming him. Does he still have tricks up his sleeve? Whatever he does, he's got double battle cries. Your battle cries trigger twice this turn. Did I say Twigger Trice? I think I did. Well, another sign that the series should be winding down then if I'm going to mispronounce words. I have another Corpse Bride, by the way. I could play her from my hand and get up to and spend all 10 of my corpses to raise Risen Groom 10-10 taunt. Well, my opponent put up the good fight, give them credit. But we can do 15 points exactly. Turned my horse into a frog. That wasn't very polite of you. Ladies first. In this case, the one I got multiples of. So very literally, ladies. In fact, before I finish, let's do this Corpse Bride that I talked about.
Till death do us part.
Just to see that in action, use 10 corpses. 10-10 taunt. Turns out to not be needed though, as the other Corpse Bride. 10-10 taunt. And as I've expressed affection for in the past, get the last point of damage in with the Hero Power Summon Ghoul. Attack anything, dies end of turn. Always a fun way to finish. Okay, so now we're just pressed pretty much firmly up against level 36, so there'll be at least one more game. And based on what I saw at the beginning there, probably call this game Death and Doom, based on the cool audio that we saw at the beginning. What the characters said to each other. And yeah, fun game. Saw the Lich King in action, and his Lich King magic proved very effective with the Army of the Dead.